As you can see, coming up, there is a true default in the wild. Right here, a true default, learning the ways of a Fortnite builder. A default in the wild. I am your mentor. Hey, don't you shoot at my default, buddy, like that. Don't you shoot at my default. Don't you dare shoot at the default in the wild. I will crap on you. As you can see, the default in the wild is striped. A default in the wild, as you can see. A default in the wild. As you can see, somebody who has become his friend no-scoped him for the clip. He is very sad, but at the same time, the human risked his life for the default. Boy, I'm about to snap you. Where is the default in the wild, you may say? Nobody knows. The default in the wild. As you can see, also in the wild, there is the wannabe click 0 earnings. And always plays creative, and he gets dogged on a kid like this. And as you can see, another sweat has appeared in the wild and destroyed a casual player. As you can see, sweats usually try to use a name that makes them seem like they are not sweaty, even though that they are a pure sweat, smells of BO, and still has 0 earnings. As you can see, the sweats in the wild, they don't even know what oxygen is. It's a common conception that they do not understand. They think it's a misconception. They don't know what school is. They don't know what a teacher is. And then there's a common wannabe sprayer. The wannabe laser beam. Then there in the wild, the fresh. And yet, the sweat always comes back in the ending, crapping on the casual player, because the casual player knows they do not sweat of BO and still kills the actual sweat. As you can see, the sweat right here. And then the casual player goes absolute yeet. 104 to the head. I mean, to the body. Even casual players make mistakes. But then in the end, they always end up beating the sweat somehow. Nobody knows. And he gets cracked and I take the kill. As you can see, the casual players always overcome the sweats. Ever seen Mongrel? He gets crapped on by casual players all the time. And have you seen that one lonely kid that will never get a girlfriend, so they sit in creative for 24/7? That is this guy. Doesn't know what life is, and it's beautiful me. For once, he hits a shot, but he's still trash at the game. And then there's the default in the game, still striving, getting kills against the no wanted sweat. And then there's that lonely kid. Nobody love. And then there's the one that's clueless but still kind of decent at the game, but in the same time he's still trash and clueless. And then there's a sprayer. And then there's me. Person who sucks at the game but still somehow pulls out a W out of their butt and still strives. And then there's that sweat that doesn't have a life nor a girlfriend and doesn't know what grass is. All they know what 90s are, and that is all they know in their life. And then there is that weirdo who loves suppressed weapons. And yet at the same time, he is still trash. Follow me on my journey to show you players in the wild. Eat. And as you can see, the person, the casual player that gets crapped on tends to rage and ends the video. Subscribe.